Is monkey business ever good for yours? Got our little gorilla monkey friend here today, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom, and our idiom today is, of course, monkey business. Now, monkey business is one of those idioms. It's a pretty modern idiom. It's only been around since the 20th century, although they think that the precursor was probably monkey shines, which was popular in the 1820s. That's when it first started to show up. But this is one of those idioms that has a pretty big spectrum of meaning. It can go from foolish silliness and just fooling around to idiotic pranks, all the way to dishonest and illegal activity. So there's a big spectrum of behavior that can all be called monkey business. You can get sent to the principal's office for monkey business. I think probably still today people use that expression. I know they did in my time. We had a couple of guys in my study hall thought it would be fun one day. On their way to school, they found a dead deer on the side of the road. And they thought it would be fun to sneak that dead deer into the study hall, sit it up in a desk with some books and a hat and a jacket and sunglasses to prank and fool our study hall teacher. And they will all remain nameless because they did get in trouble. They did get called to the principal's office. But it was about halfway through study hall before our teacher noticed. And so that I would call one of those idiotic pranks that you would never, that was back in '77, you would never get away with anything like that today, or anything remotely ridiculous like that kind of behavior today. But back then, you know, it was over 40 years ago. It was pretty funny to those of us, you know, small town in Wisconsin, hunting's really big. Nobody was traumatized by it, you know, it didn't offend anyone, but they did get in trouble. And they did get sent to the principal's office, of course, for monkey business. Now, monkey business can also be applied to a business person or a politician or somebody in a relationship who fools around, messes around, breaks the rules, and either does something either illegal or immoral and gets caught for it, and of course has to face the consequences. Guess what? We all have to face the consequences of everything we do, whether it's monkey business or not. So since it's got such a wide range of behavior, it kind of reminds me of the idiom pull your leg yesterday, when the intent is on a positive stance. And how can you use that and apply that to your business, like right now today, and even should you? Well, I know a young woman who's made millions of dollars from her first business, monkey business. She actually named her business Monkey Business and coached and taught people how to do certain things online and made millions of dollars before she switched to her new branding and her new way of dealing with business. We've almost all at this point in our lives or careers heard of guerrilla marketing. Many people have made their millions of dollars and their fame and fortune by teaching other people how to guerrilla market and by using and applying guerrilla marketing techniques themselves. So obviously there's a place for, you know, guerrilla strategies and different strategies in our businesses right now. I like to think this expression reminds me to have fun in my business, to remember why I'm in my business in the first place, and to make sure that I'm having a good time doing it. That I'm not only educating and helping people solve their problems, but I'm also entertaining and having some fun with them. People will remember who they do business with based on how we make them feel. So if we make them feel like doing business with us is all business and super serious and it's our way or the highway and it's not a very good or fun or positive experience for them, guess what? Next time they have a similar problem or they know somebody that does, they're going to go somewhere else. They're not going to necessarily come back to you, even if you did an awesome job for them. Nowadays, there's too many people doing similar things that you can ignore the experience that people have and the way you leave them. It's the emotions that you leave them with, the way you make them feel. If you make them feel so relieved and excited and happy about how you help them solve their problem, they're more than likely to come back and do business with you or refer you to their friends as well. So make sure that you're considering the customer experience, having some fun in your business, because guess what? A stoic, boring, frustrated, stressed out boss is no fun to work with or work for, and they're not that fun to do business with either. Ask me how I know, because sometimes I was that boss. Sometimes I wasn't always that fun. So make sure you're adding some fun and some silliness and some gaiety and some entertainment and celebration to not only your customers' experience, but also the people you work with experiences, the people you partner with, the people you do business with as vendors, the people that work for and help you to create the difference in the world that you're here to make. That's it. That's our idiom monkey business for today. I would love to know your experience with that. Besides my dead deer story, do you have a personal experience with monkey business? I have a couple of experiences with businesses that were like not illegal, but they were definitely bordering the line of what I didn't consider personally to work with me, moral moral grounds or moral standards, and I didn't none do business with them, or I quit doing business with them as soon as I figured that there was a values mismatch there. But I don't, we run into that, but it's up to us to stick to our vision, stick to our core principles and values, and only work with people that applies to, right? So I will see you tomorrow. Another interesting idiom. What does it mean? Where does it come from? I'll try to get off the prank trend. Obviously, I'm on a prank trend this week. But if you've got one you'd like to know the meaning of, ask in the comments below. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow. Another interesting idiom. What does it mean? Where does it come from? And how might you apply it to your business right now? Bye. Take care.